So I wanted the presidential center to be something that was alive, right? That meant something to people, something that would help them find out about the world, about their communities, the issues, and most importantly, about themselves.
It was a kind of shock and a dream come true. I think we were selected, well, in part because of our ideas. The idea of a campus as opposed to a singular building was very important.
First of all, they had done a beautiful museum in Philadelphia, the Barnes Museum, so, which I'd seen. So there was a quality to their work and their designs that were beautiful, but they were grounded and didn't feel fussy, but they were modern. If we designed a space that was less an enclosed building and more of an open campus.
I think the starting point was a series of ideas rather than a building itself. It was a series of images, ideas, words. And you know, he's always been a president of words. He puts together words and thoughts in a very special and beautiful way.
So yes, indeed, it was the other two that come together are the singular and the plural. I mean, he's about every person finding their voice and about rising together to make a greater community. These are ideas that are soft enough and yet potentially rich enough that we could allow our building and our project to evolve. And I think it's true by listening to him and listening to others.
So in terms of developing the program, we're sitting right now in a branch of the Chicago Public Library. So this is saying to the neighborhood, this is your place.
Yeah, and there is a special room, as you may know, which is Obama's special books, the books that he has read and wants to make sure that people realize are favorites of his. So then there are also the documents of the presidency that are available. So many, many rich things. At the same time, I'd talk about the issue that this is in a park. It's a public park. And you only go a few feet further to the south where we are, and we'd find a basketball court that's good for high school and professional players, playgrounds that are great for kids, landscapes that are engaging and rich. And all of these are open to the public. So it is, in fact, a democratic landscape.
So the idea is making a facility where all people are welcome. I think one of the things that he's always said, and what the tower itself sort of represents, is this idea of going from me to we. On the ground level, you see three buildings. One of them, of course, is the tower, and everybody always focuses on the tower. But it's really three buildings. The two other buildings are quite quiet because the earth actually comes up over the top of the building, because from the park or the Lake Michigan side, you actually don't even see the buildings until you find that you're on the roof. We went through a number of models of different shapes of buildings.
For sure, he felt that it should be something that is of interest from all sides. It is a tower in a park, and in fact, the sun strikes all four sides depending on the time of year, and that's why we've added reliefs in stone and in the lettering to help to create a dynamic building. We wanted a building also that had an emotional feeling to it.
So this idea of a building that's changeable, kind of like we're all changeable, is something that felt really important. Even if the shape tries to remain sort of elemental, that the material from which it's made, shifts and changes with light and time of day and the weather.
And I wanted this to be usable. And their initial idea, which was that you'd have the tower and the idea of four hands sort of reaching up as kind of a way of thinking about it initially.
The four hands probably had the most to do with the sort of shape of it, because when you bend your hand.
Also putting different hands together to hold a volume of light or life, that was a thought that there was something precious inside. We used it as a kind of tool and slowly evolved from what were abstract letters into the possibility that actually would mean something. And we brought that to the president's attention. And together with his colleagues, it was decided to use a portion of the Selma speech.
The more we have those spaces, the more we feel as if, all right, we're part of this community, and the more comfortable we are that, oh, that person may not look exactly like me, but I see the look on that little kid's face when they got lifted up, and that's just like how my daughter used to look when she got lifted up, and so maybe they're not so bad and I don't have to be scared of them.
I think one of the amazing things is that people here, the people that I've talked to and the people that are working here and the people who've made it, feel like it belongs to them. So of course it is President Obama and Michelle Obama's sort of place, but I think people feel so invested in it, in this community. They all feel like it belongs to them. So I think that's the legacy. It's making a place that feels like it belongs to the people who are there. And so you're thinking about the moment, but you're also thinking about 100 years from now.
Or 500 years from now. But, for sure, we believe that he's a monument in the course of the history of America.